The island didn't fall, it was consumed. Currents spread across everything, taking loopers, structures, and finally, the reality tree. When it was gone, nothing held reality together. The island collapsed. The loop bubble collapsed. At the center, the 0 point started going dormant. It was now exposed to its greatest enemies. Until crystals formed, it started waking up. Paradigm initiated zero fusion. That island was restored, yet something wasn't right. Reality twisted unnaturally, time stuttered, space bit beneath the 0 point. Beneath the kingdom, or the middle of the island, the core remained frozen, petrified, empty, and unusable. A new Oathbound order, which is the early version of the imagined order, studies the island, uncovering the truth about its core, still existing but with no energy, can restore the 0 point that constructed a rift gate, whose power comes from the remaining energy, no longer to fix reality but to bring something through. After weeks, the gate activated, tearing through the sky and dragging a city through the distorted reality. Reality cried out, and something else, something unknown, came with it.
Mega City crashed into the island. Neon against ancient stone. Reality didn't merge, it stacked. Worlds forced into one. The rift gate collapsed. Its purpose fulfilled. But it didn't just bring the city. Something else returned, hidden within the chaos. It watched, studying the island, learning its fractures. The 0 point remained petrified, unreachable, powerless. But control didn't require it. Small sections of the island began to change. Time slowed. Movement stopped. Reality bent, then locked. Not naturally, forced. Something was testing its control. Waiting, preparing. And the island was no longer stable.
The island split, revealing an ancient jungle beneath it. Nature took over everything. Even Mega City was swallowed by overgrowth. Deep in the jungle, a destroyed tank was found, smashed from the war, but she survived. At the center, the 0 point remained, petrified, silent, encased in stone. The island started growing unstable. A volcano formed and erupted, destroying what was left of the city. And deep within the jungle, the Herald's tree remained. She fused with the reality tree, and in the final days, Chrome began to seep from it. The corruption had returned, setting the stage for the end.
A time-traveling vampire arrived. Kato Forn, once part of the last reality, he betrayed them, traveling through time, collecting artifacts. Then, he returned to the present. But he didn't come back alone. A tracker remained hidden on his time machine. And with the Herald's tree spreading corruption, the island's location was completely revealed. To what he tried to escape, the last reality. At the same time, another threat emerged. He returned, rebuilt, repieced. After being scattered across realities, he was whole again. And he wanted control. A war began, short, brutal, Geno against the resistance. But it didn't last, because something worse had already arrived.
Kato's actions had set it in motion. The resistance moved quickly. They reached Kato just in time. He was eliminated before the sky changed. Before it began, the time machine was taken. Jenna remained outside keeping watch. The sky darkened. The cube cradle emerged. A fleet followed. Crumb began to spread again. With no time left, one final move was made. Jones was sent back. Time wasn't being replayed, it was being rewritten. Jones moved across the island with one job. He had to shift events, changing outcomes. Kevin returned, but this time it wasn't chaos. Jones guided it to the 0 point. And before the rocket launched, the 0 point was extracted. The meteor was forced into existence.
The rocket then launched with a strapped time machine to it. The rocket looped around the meteor, splitting into time duplicates, unfreezing the meteor. Then the rocket emerged from the sky and struck the 0 point, fracturing the shell and destabilizing it. Then the meteor emerged and started descending, breaking through time. And then the 0 point shattered after collapsing. No black hole, an instant explosion across reality. Everything started reforming. A looper drifted toward a new reality as shards circled them. But just before contact, they all avoided that reality, and everything changed.
Don't forget to support me. Leave a like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on TikTok, and comment what you want me to do next. Soon, the 0 Point Sega Season 2 Episode 4 premieres on my birthday, which is June 13th. Check my channel description for all the links to my series channel and the playlists.